week's challenge, me and a mate are taking on the Weavers Way in Norfolk. 61 miles in 3 days to test our endurance. Now this is Emma. It's her first time joining me on one of these adventures and I've known her since school. She is a machine. She's prepared and ready to take on anything. Emma's hardcore. Be like Emma. Also, I know she's going to kill me for this, but she's free and single and looking for love. So if anyone's interested, let me know in the comments. Meanwhile, I'm off being my usual irresponsible self. It's the day before the hike, and I might make it a ton of very bad life choices and get absolutely wasted. I am an idiot. Do not be like me. So we're going to meet tomorrow first thing at Great Yarmouth station. Ah!
I'm dying already.
How are you feeling, Em?
I'm feeling good. How are you feeling?
Like fucking shit.
The Weavers Way runs from Cromer to Great Yarmouth, but we decided to do it in reverse as I was already staying in Yarmouth the night before. The route starts out along the River Yar, walking through the Broads near Breydon Water. Now the name Weavers Way comes from the cloth industry that was huge in the area before the Industrial Revolution.
Emma just had a wee in front of all these cows.
Well, we've done 8 miles. We are currently on a bit of a diversion to avoid a massive field of cows. We had some really fucking scary cow experiences earlier. We had to we had to go through this big field of cows and then we got stuck in the mud and there was one that kept like grunting at us and it was scary. Emma is just constantly eating and weeing. Say hi.
All I do is eat. Hi.
We're covered in mud, absolutely covered, and I'm so hungover I feel sick. We're not even halfway yet, but we're still in high spirits.
It's only 2 o'clock.
It's 2 o'clock. Don't know if we're going to make it in daylight hours, but we'll see. I've got a torch, if not, we'll be fine.
So we carried on our merry way. It was a little bit cloudy, but it is, the end of October, not bad for autumn. The main thing is it stayed nice and dry.
So, slight problem. We forgot to take into consideration the fact that the clocks changed the other day, and so it's 4:30, just after, and the sun's going down, and we are still about 8 miles away from our destination. So, have a torch. I think we're going to be doing some of it in the dark. Ah.
We ploughed on and finally made it to our accommodation in Heigham. We were staying in a lovely little Airbnb. I'll leave the details in the description below. It came complete with matching hers and hers dressing gowns, which was lovely. It was time to get some sleep and get ready for the next day. After an absolutely banging breakfast made by our gorgeous Airbnb hosts, we were ready to start day 2. We were going from Heigham to Aylsham, which worked out at around 21 miles, or so we thought.
Good morning. We've already walked to Hinckley and it's, what time is it? About 9:30? So we're doing well. It's a much better start to the day than it was yesterday. I am hangover free, which is always nice, and we are ready to rock and roll. We've got this today. We're walking to Aylsham, so we've probably got another kind of 15, 16 miles to go, but yeah, we're making really good time. Boom.
We are foraging for food.
I'm so hungry.
She hasn't eaten in at least 10 minutes. She's wasting away.
They're so good.
It's beginning to really rain now, and Emma's behind that bush over there. She's making lots of noise because she's just sat on a stinger nettle and weed on her own leg.
You alright? I did it yesterday, it bloody hurts, doesn't it? Wee on her leg.
Now, for anybody else interested in doing the Weavers Way in Norfolk, you can actually find the entire route on the All Trails app. It works if you're online, but if you pay a little bit of money, you can download the offline version as well.
We are doing
We look so cool.
we're doing well so far. This is hiking Hagrid, and this is
Walking, Wanica. Oh, what was I? Wildness. Wander.
Wilderness Wendy.
Yes.
Foraging for berries, and yeah, it's pissing it down, but we've got covers on our bags. Show us your cover. Very snaz, liking it. We've done 8 miles already so far, so we're doing well. We've just gone through a town, I think it was called Stalin or something like that. Yeah, and we're on our way, but no hangovers today. Woo, 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 woo.
The town was actually called Stalham. Now, we were doing well so far today. We'd done 8 miles. Yeah, it was raining, but we were still in good spirits. And apart from a couple of blisters, we were feeling energised and motivated.
We are over halfway, successful, although Emma's got blisters. She's over there somewhere changing her socks. And we're currently standing in the abandoned honing station. It's quite interesting. I'll show you a few little clips.
The station closed in 1959, along with the rest of the Midland and Great Northern Railway line. When the Weavers Way was developed in the 80s by Norfolk County Council, they used some of the old track bed between Stalham and Aylsham for part of the route.
We've done 17.1 miles so far in the rain.
And we're aching.
Everything
so
hurts.
much.
Oh, raindrop in my eye. Yeah, blisters, aches and pains. Probably got just under 5 miles left to go, and it's getting dark.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
It's very dark and spooky. We don't know what's going on. I think there's a witch. Ah. But we did hear howling. There's howling, actual howling. What the fuck?
Well, it turns out we'd made another mistake. Our accommodation wasn't actually in Aylsham. It was 5 miles further in Marsham.
Yeah, go on, it does. Sure.
Status update. We've walked 24 miles now. We've still got a mile to go. It's dark. We have to go down a main road.
We're in agony.
Yeah. The end.
We eventually made it to our accommodation, the Plough Inn in Marsham.
Okay, so last day, we did 25 miles last night, and oh my god, I think I've broken both my feet. They're killing and I'm dying. But we are ploughing through, and we have our last leg today, and God knows what's going to happen or how we're going to feel, but we're going to do it. And it's a challenge and an achievement, so I'm excited.
What is going on here, Emma?
This sets the tone for my day.
Emma is having a strong
fistic is well needed.
So we are at the beginning of day 3. Well, we've already done 2.5 miles to get back en route. We're tired. We are sore from yesterday. We've already had to have an emergency wee in a driveway. Yes.
Things are looking good.
We don't know how many miles we've got to do today. We've got to get to Cromer train station by 5 o'clock to catch our train. Pray for us.
We were so close to the end. We weren't going to let anything get in the way of us finishing this walk today. Not even blisters, aches and pains.
Emma, would you like to tell everybody what just happened?
No, I wouldn't. Well, I needed a wee really bad. I just couldn't hold it. And Kerry was like, go behind the bench, it's fine, I'm blocking you. And then people were coming through the gate and I had my pants down. We in mid-flow. And I had to quickly pull them up and I've wet my trousers. There we go. No shame. The end.
Yes, Emma was caught with her pants down in the middle of the Blickling estate. We thought we'd better get out of there as soon as possible because it was full of families and people walking their dogs. Don't forget, we are always looking for new routes and trails to do. So if you can think of any that would enjoy, let us know in the comments.
I think we're halfway. Woo!
Now, we did have to deal with some minor flooding incidents of the route. It was also pretty muddy. So if you are going to do this, we really strongly suggest you wear hiking boots and not trainers like Emma did that would piss wet through after 5 minutes.
Okay, so we've got a little bit lost somewhere en route.
Just a little.
I think it's because we're just so exhausted and we just shattered and weren't watching where we were going. But we're just going to try and wing our way back to the trail. And I've looked on a map and it looks like there's a footpath through here in the woods. I'll just show you. So we're going to attempt that and try and get back on track.
It took a little bit of convincing to get Emma to climb through the woods, but I bribed her with some food and she was well away.
Well, I think we've gone off route and we're now heading to a random field with hay bales. No idea.
After about 30 minutes of being absolutely lost, we put our heads together and our combined excellent navigation skills managed to get us back en route. We were so close to Cromer, but look, even more scary cows. Ah!
We are on the last mile.
Oh, it's been hardcore.
It's hardcore, like
Really hardcore.
my feet are ground down to stumps.
I think I've broken my feet.
Completely and utterly ruined.
Can't bend my knees.
Ruined.
We limped into Cromer with just minutes to spare before our train left. But it doesn't matter because we did it. We actually did it. We were so proud of ourselves.
Well, we did it. We did it. We made it to Cromer. We're on the train.
Well, there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really hope you found it as entertaining as we did making it. We had a lot of fun out there. And if you can think of another challenge you'd like to see us do here at Drunk on Wanderlust, whether it be a climb, a hike, whatever, let us know in the comments. Keep those comments coming in. I love replying to you all, and we'll catch you a little bit later. Bye.